Hello Taurus, welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot and welcome to one of the behind videos I'm doing. We are doing the energies from the full moon in Scorpio, which was about 3 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago now. This is your general read, just general energies around you and someone else, which we will find out of this deck here. Over the next couple of weeks or so. Now, you had the Lovers in the All Signs overview. The Lovers is a choice. It's a choice being made for you by the universe. So it's kind of like no matter which way you pick, you're going to end up picking the right one. And yeah, and we'll see what else is from that. Now, obviously, it could be involving love of some description. It is involving a slightly older earth sign. Well, actually, maybe a few years older earth sign than yourself. Maybe this is a future self. Possibly. Love thyself. You've got to love yourself first before you can love anyone else. Yeah, so getting on with the read. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. If it's not, go and check out the All Signs overview. Will be a link in the description. And see if anything else resonates with you. Maybe you're working from some other part of your birth chart. To go with the Lovers is the Two of Swords. It's a difficult choice. It's not going to be an easy one for you to make. And we have got the Five of Pentacles. Could be leading to some sort of financial hardship. Could be perhaps an ending of a relationship. But that ending of a relationship will be opening up you for future relationships. As I said, it might be your future self. The way we would do the energies is the first card I pull will be the energy of the connection itself. The second card will be how the older earth sign feels about it. Third card is the best outcome, or advice to you. Let's call it advice to you from the universe. And we'll get one card from the bottom of the deck as well. That will be the overall energy of this particular read for you and this older earth sign, which is the Chariot. Driving forward, getting that long shot, something you never thought you would expect to win or claim or achieve. It's there for the taking, okay? So we've got the Page of Swords for the connection itself. Excuse me. The connection itself, well, it could be disappointing. As I said, it may be a breakup. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles coming out in that cut, you might be disappointed in the breakup. Maybe you thought it was going to be sort of something that would last forever, and well, it hasn't. Okay, all things come to an end. Even those what do last forever come to an end eventually, because well, one of you depart. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we have got the Fool, we have got the Nine of Cups. I'm not sure if I welcomed you or not. Welcome if you are a new viewer, and welcome back if you are a regular viewer. Okay, the Nine of Swords. There's an anxiety about this connection, this situation. Six of Pentacles is telling us that there's a balance. I'm actually going to say it's a paying up. It's a settlement. Not the settlement as in like the Four of Pentacles, which is like a settlement of energies after something big happening in your life. This is like a settlement, like paying up a bar tab or something like that. You're paying up in whatever way it may be, emotionally, financially, anything like that. But you're deciding you're balancing the books, so to speak, and then starting afresh. That's what this situation is all about. What are you starting afresh from? Well, what emotionally fulfills you, what you dream about. Okay, so maybe you're turning your back on something which hasn't worked out the way you thought it was going to work out, and you've decided to call it time. I'm going to settle up, pay my dues, and move on to what my hopes are, my dreams are, where I want to be in the future, not necessarily where this path is taking me. Crossing this is the King of Swords. You know the truth. You know the truth of the situation. You know if it's working, if it's not. And you're now actually putting things into action. With that Nine of Swords, though, there is this element of your anxiety. You're not sure about it. You're if you're making the right choice or not. Again, if that is a future self, yeah, it's kind of the read will come out here, and on the next two, if you are making the right choice or not. Okay, but currently you feel like it's a bit of a hard decision to make, but you know it's the right, you kind of taken action on it anyway. Okay, so Ten of Cups, slightly older earth sign. Ten of Cups, this is how they think and feel about this situation. Well, they see it emotionally the best it's ever going to get. This is good emotionally. And again, even in a breakup, yeah, it can be emotionally good. You wouldn't believe how depressed people get in a relationship where they're not actually working well together. And when you do break up, when that stress has suddenly left the system and all that, you suddenly become in a better place. Okay, and emotionally, it's great. It's the emotional pinnacle, if you will, until reality kicks back in and you start realizing life doesn't change and it's still just exactly the same. Okay, so we got the Seven of Pentacles, we got the Queen of Pentacles, we got the Two of Cups. Okay, and the fact that this is coming out from down there, could be who you're moving towards now. Okay, and the Ace of Cups as well. Okay, so I'm going to actually say this older earth sign is someone within your circles. They know you. They may be harboring some sort of crush or some sort of affection to you, which you don't really know about. And the situation you're now going through, the settling up of this particular tab and moving on, they're seeing as this is good. This is my chance. Yeah, I've been waiting a long time with the Seven of Pentacles. There, it's a divine timing card, and the time is now right for me to move in. I'm going to offer my self, but not in that sort of sense. They're going to offer themselves as a supporting role. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing, like a shoulder to cry on. That mother figure who puts the plaster on your cut knee when you were a child and kisses it better and makes all the pain go away. Yeah, because they see you in this situation as an opportunity of them coming together with you, or coming together of energies, and then they can fill this cup of love, which is clearly bigger than those two, because it takes both of those cups of love to fill this one cup of love. It takes your energy and their energy to make the Ace of Cups full of energy to make some brilliant relationship. Okay, the Five of Wands. There is some sort of conflict, though. Perhaps the best friend of the person you're leaving, or the situation you're leaving. Perhaps a emotionally, romantically, or financially tied up in this situation you are turning your back on. And so there is some sort of conflict coming from their side, which could interfere with things in the future. We'll find out that here. Okay, so let's have a look at here. Yeah, advice to you. Okay, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is our biggest action knight, I suppose. It's charging in. It's doing what it's been charged to do by that King of Swords. Remember, the King of Swords was crossing up there. So this is you. This is the advice is about you taking action. You charging forward. Remember the charging forward energy of the Chariot there. You're charging forward into the new situation. It's not moving sideways, it's not moving backwards. It's betraying the horse, charging forwards towards you, the viewer. Okay, or me, the reader, as the case may be. So you're charging forward for a second chance, something you had intended to do in the past, because we got the Three of Wands, the intention card, and then the Judgment talking about the past, second chances. So it's something you intended to do in the past. Maybe you always intended to become a vet, and you took a small job just to tide you over while you were learning, and that turned into a bigger job, and then you kind of got stuck in that job, and now you're settling up in that job and leaving, which would bring up a lot of anxiety, because obviously who's going to pay my bills now, sort of thing. And you may be going back to finishing your studies to become a vet. Okay, I don't ask me why I said a vet. I could have done doctor, I could have done mechanic, anything. Could be any job. We're all on different paths. We're all on different jobs. But vet popped into my head. So vet is probably something to do with you lot out there. We got the Four of Cups and the Eight of Cups. The Four of Cups is it, even though you set the intention in the past and never actually got past that stage of doing anything about it, it's something which has always driven you forward. It's like something you've always been aiming for. It's the Four of Cups. It's kind of like the musing energy. Sometimes, yes, it's a card of disappointment. There is probably a stigma of disappointment within you about the fact that you actually let it go to start with, and you're now needing to go back to it to finish it off. But it's kind of like that dreamy element of I need that to finish off what I want to do. We all have muses in life. We all have things that drive us forward, things we're chasing. Okay, and with the Eight of Cups coming out there, that is literally turning your back on all the old stuff which isn't working for you and moving towards the Nine of Cups, which is already out, which ultimately leads to the Ten of Cups, which then in turn leads to an Ace of Cups. Okay, it's all coming out in pretty much the right order until the Eight of Cups down at the end here. But then this is advice to you, so this could fit anywhere within this. Doesn't have to be after the events. So it's turning your back on things that aren't working for you and moving towards something emotionally fulfilling, the Nine of Cups. Okay, crossing this is the Seven of Swords. Now, in the element of the what's the best way? The stealing, the taking, the sort of illicit energy, shall we say? It's just the element of time you feel you've wasted, time what feels that previous situations has stolen from you. On the element of changing the tactics, it is you. You are literally changing what's happening around you now by settling up, leaving your current situation paid off, so there is no comeback from it in the future. And then moving on. And this is possibly something you don't normally do. Maybe you just normally walk away from things, and then things from the past tend to catch up with you and drag you back into them. This time if it's a relationship, this Six of Pentacles could literally be doing some sort of bond cutting ceremony or something like that to literally cut the physical ties as well as the spiritual and mental ties. So you are totally free to pursue what you want to do in the future. So Taurus, that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. If it doesn't, don't worry too much. Not every read can. Go and check out the All Signs overview. Okay. I'll tell you what. Yeah. Why not? Why not? So, obviously, let's see. Where is this new pursuit? This second chance of what you left in the past going to take you? Yeah, what's it about? I'm just being nosy now. Let's have a little look, see. What's the universe want to tell us about that? Yes, exactly, universe. The Three of Wands down here. Where the intention? Where is that going to take us? And do I want another one of these cards? Should I do it all with these cards? Yeah, okay. So we got the High Priestess coming out. We have got the Seven of Swords coming out again, and then we got Temperance coming out. Well, it's not actually telling us too much about it, but it is telling us it could be somehow spiritually related. Perhaps you were like thinking of doing tarot or spiritual mediums, and you turned your back on it, or something like that, or you just didn't feel that you were gifted enough. But with the Change of Tactics card again coming out, that Seven of Swords, you could be feeling that, well, maybe if I change my tactics and concentrate on it, I can train myself up. After all, yes, it is primarily a natural gift we all have, but it does need working on. Just like everything in the human body. Yes, we have the potential to be all muscle-bound freaks like Arnie or any one of those people you see on TV. But you have to put the work in to get there. Okay, that's what this is kind of saying. You have to change your tactics. It's not all just going to fall in your lap. You have to do some work for it. And it's something you've been, I'm going to say, dreaming about for a long time. At least thinking about it. It's something that's always been milling over in the back of your head. And I have always been saying this to you. okay, throughout this particular read. Coming from the bottom of the deck, we have got the Empress crossing that. Okay, and then we've also got the Nine of Cups, which is telling us it is that dream energy again, that your wishes, your hopes, and your dreams. The Empress is telling us that you will be successful in it. Okay, to start with, it's the Empress, and it will be positive for you. It will start bringing things in. It will heal you. It will make you feel better. You will be attracting all sorts of stuff from this. It could be an opening of many doors for you. Okay, with the Empress energy crossing all this. Remember, this is just literally what the universe is telling me. It's not telling me much. Yeah, because there's probably a lot of different things for the universe to try to convey in a few cards for each and every individual one of you. But it is something possibly spiritually connected. It is also something that it's not going to fall in your lap. Yes, you may have a gift, but you then have to use that gift. You have to treat it like any muscle in your body. Exercise it. Okay, if you don't know how to exercise your gift, find someone who can teach you how to exercise that gift and go from there. Okay, obviously a lot of people just exercise by themselves at home thinking, well, this will do. It might be enough for you, Taurus. But anyway, as I said, if it resonated with you, that is fantastic. If it didn't, don't worry too much. Not every read can. For those of you who know about patience, yeah, you have to be patient with it. You got this little bonus bit at the end. For those of you who turned off, who I'm not talking to anymore because they're not there. Those who turned off before I done that bit, well, that's their fault, isn't it? Really? Obviously, they're nowhere near that energy because they're turning off as soon as I'm indicating the end of the read. But if it resonated with you, fantastic. If it didn't, don't worry. Go and check out that All Signs overview. Not every read can. Maybe none of my reads from that particular overview will resonate with you. It happens from time to time. Not every read can resonate with you. We're all on different roads, okay? I'm focusing in on a few. There are hundreds and thousands of them out there. Okay, until the next time I catch you on one of my tarot reads, Taurus, you will be good out there.